Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new to my channel, hi and welcome. So today I'm going to be doing an eye tutorial, and this eye tutorial I'm going to be using the Peachy palette from Primark, and I'm going to be recreating the look that I was using in that video, so a nice warm goldy toned eye look. So if you guys want to see how that was done, then keep on watching. Okay guys, so we're looking as glamorous as ever with our sellotape on the old face there. I haven't done any other makeup because obviously when using the sellotape, sometimes what can happen is your under makeup can come off. So the only thing I've got on is my foundation, which is the Avon Flawless Liquid Foundation in Porcelain. So the foundation, the eye palette we'll be using today is this Just Peachy palette right here. So this is £4 from Primark, and you get 9 eyeshadows, and this is what you're getting right here. So one of the nice things is this does smell of peaches. So as soon as you open this up, it's just so nice. But again, if you're not into this whole like smelly things or intense smells, this palette won't be for you. So what I'm going to do is just a nice soft warm tone look, and I'm going to use a couple of the shimmers just for obviously inside there. I'm not going to do a cut crease, I'm just going to use my finger and place those shimmers in. That was what I did in my last video as well. So to start this off, what I'm going to be doing is using one of my big fluffy brushes from Highlight-Primark, this one just right here. I like to use this for going in on the transition shades, and then I go down to a smaller fluffy brush. So I'm just cleaning this brush off as we speak right now. And I am going to go in there firstly with a white. Now there's not a white in this palette, which is a bit of a shame, but I've got my Sof Makeup Revolution collab palette here, which I'm using as a mirror. So I'm just going to delve into that little white there, and I'm going to just place that all over the eye just like that. There doesn't have to be any structure to that, just get it on the eye as your base. Now prior to this as well, I have primed my eyes, because priming your eyes, guys, it does make your shadows last a bit longer, and I find if you're using quite highly pigmented coloured eyeshadows, the primer is going to prevent it from staining your eyelids, because I have been caught out there before where I've taken off my makeup at night and been left with a nice red stain on my eyelids. So let that be a lesson to you. Use primer. So now what I'm going to do is going to go in with this shade here, so sort of like a brownie colour there, and I'm just going to again put that in the transition crease. Start that again. I'm going to put that in the crease as my transition. That makes more sense. And we're just going to build that colour up. Again, still sticking with my big fluffy brush, and just building that in there. And I'm going to do that with the same. I'm going to do that on the other eye. Oh my god, this video is starting out the same as the last one did, where it's just I can't speak. Okay, the thing I like about this fluffy brush is it blends as well as putting the colour on, but I still go over and blend the colours out as I build them up, just so that everything is looking nice, soft, and all blending in nicely. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this one right here. Now, I don't know if you guys remember in my last video, I did say this one is a little crumbly. To me, it's like even more of a loose pigment rather than a normal eyeshadow would be. So I'm just going to go in there very gently. As you can see, you do get a lot, and there is quite a lot of kickback off of this, so just be careful with that. And I'm just going to go and do the same as I did with that brown, and just place that in the crease. Bringing it up ever so slightly. That pink does have a little bit of a shimmer to it. It's not major. I think that's why I liked it. And I'm going to do this with that eye as well. Okay, so now that we've got both those colours in, I'm going to go in with my Ano brush. I hope that's how you pronounce it. I really have no clue. I end up butchering this. But anyway, I'm going in with my new brush there. And I'm just taking that to go over very lightly that edge. just to make sure it's all looking blended. Okay guys, and we're going to go in there with a little deeper pink, this one right here, and again I'm going to that crease, but I'm going to start really working on that outer corner. So I'm going to go stick with that fluffy brush for now, and we're just going to go in there, sticking with that outer corner but bringing it in halfway, and then just very gently bringing it into that inner corner. So you are focusing more on the outer heading in halfway. And then each step you want to just keep blending, guys, just making sure that that edge looks airbrushed and nice and blended and soft. Okay. And then what I am going to do is I'm going to go with this. So it is more of a pink, but it's got a really deep orange tone to it. So I'm going to take that and again working on that outer corner, bringing it halfway. Okay, so once you've got that placed, again you want to go in with your blending brush and just go over those edges, and then I'm just working that colour into the inner corner. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this colour here, so quite a reddy brick colour. I'm going to start going down in size of brush, so I'm going for my smaller brush here, and I'm just going to work some of that colour in the outer corner, bring it in again halfway, so as you can see how deep those corners are becoming. Just going to go in a second time. And then again with my blending brush I'm going in there just to blend everything out and make sure it's all looking connected. It just softens up the lines rather than being really harsh. Don't be afraid to work on any bit that you're not happy with a wee bit longer. I mean, I play about with my eyes quite a lot, especially on the blending aspect of it, because I do want those edges to look really feathered and soft. I don't want anything looking chunky and harsh. So now that we've got that, I am going to plop that brush down and I'm going in with my E103 Makeup Revolution brush. So this is quite a soft, small blending brush, and I'm going to go in with just this one here, so more of a mauvey purple, and again I'm just tapping that more on the edges here in that corner. It doesn't make a huge amount of difference, it's just adding a little bit of colour and dimension. It doesn't really do much to the eye look, but I just like putting an extra bit of colour in there. We've got a plane passing. And then again I'm going to blend. This eye look is super easy, guys. It really didn't take me long at all because I wasn't really going for anything too sophisticated. I just wanted a nice simple look that can be worn every day, especially in autumn. So guys, I'm going to put that down for the moment, and what I am going to do is take my, this is my, oh, I nearly dropped it. This is my E101, so a very thin, small brush. Now all I'm going to do firstly is just delve into this gold here, and before I use my finger, I'm just sort of placing the gold where I want it to join. And then I'm going to do the same on the other eye. Okay. So then basically what I'm going to do now is just take my finger, just rub that in the pan, and then we're going to go all in the corner and working our way out. So just placing that gold there. And again, a second layer, and as we get to sort of the warmer colour, I'm just sort of tapping it. I'm not really dragging it over. And then again, you're going to do the same on the other eye. These are really pretty shimmers. Okay, so once you've got the first, I went back in with this gold. So this is a little more bronzy than what this one is. So you're just wanting to go in there, and all I'm doing for that is taking that on this side, sort of halfway, and just tapping that over the top of what you've already got down there. And once I've done that, I'm then using the E.L.F palette. So I'm going to show you guys what one I'm going to use. So I am using this one right here. And all I did was I went in, and just to intensify the shimmers that are already there, I just pop this in the very corner. And again in the very corner. Just like so. I've got a little bit on the bottom there. I don't know if you guys see that. So guys, that is basically the eye look we created that day. Very simple, nothing really to it. All there is left to do now for this eye look is just go under the waterline with, again, one of the Peachy Corally looks, and that is pretty much all that was to it. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go off and apply the rest of my makeup, and then we'll come back and finish this eye look for you. See you soon. Okay guys, so we're back, nearly completed the look. I haven't got any mascara on, obviously, because there's no point putting mascara on when I'm about to do under the waterline. So what I'm going to do now is I'm back to my little trusty Peachy palette, and I'm going to go in there first with this pink right here, and I'm just going to bring that in from the outer corner heading inwards. I'm not really wanting to take it all the way in, just sort of heading there, and get that as close to the lash line as possible, and then move my hair out of the way, and then we're going to go in there like that. This is so simple, it's unreal guys, honestly. There's nothing to this look. I just thought the colours were just really nice together. Sorry, I've just delved into this one right here now, so I'm just going to go in and just go over that pink. Yeah, I just thought the colours were really, really nice, especially for this time of year. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I have this one here, which is the E102, so it's more of a contouring eye brush, and I just take that to sort of buff those colours together. Just sort of like that. Move my hair out of the way so you guys can see. And then I'm going to stick with this little E101, and I'm going to go into the gold shimmer at the top of this palette, so this one right here, and I'm just going to use the corner of that just to take that in that corner, just to give it a bit of something, just like that and no more. Okay guys, so we are pretty much done with this look. All that's left is to put some mascara on, which I will do right now. So I'm going to be using the Primark High Definition Mascara, Volume and Lift, and I'm just going to place a little bit on the eye. Don't go too heavy with it, because it's not a heavy look you're creating. You're just pretty much wanting to coat the lashes. I just really like how simple this look is and how easy it is to achieve. you know, and it's really low maintenance, something that you could do every day heading to work, or if you're a wee bit bolder for going to school, although I wouldn't advise this look for school because it is quite full on for school. But going out to work, taking the kids out, any of these things, ideal. And I don't do liner with this look because I just think it keeps the eyes open and awake looking. I like to keep it quite fresh and upbeat. And I'm actually going to leave my lips with this, which is like a lip balm, because I just like how glossy it is, and I think it's just nice and natural. You could team this up with a nude lip or a pinky peachy lip, but for me today I'm just leaving it as it is, because I just wanted to focus on obviously this eye look. So guys, that is the eye tutorial. Like I said, very simple, very achievable, not a lot of maintenance involved there. It is just basically building more your outer corners, bringing ends to meet that nice gold shimmer. Something that's nice and wearable for the autumn winter months. So guys, if you've liked this little tutorial and you like the look that you saw, then please give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so now, because that would help me out a ton. So guys, before you check on out, remember and hit that subscribe button. And until the next video guys, you take care and we shall see you soon. Bye.